Hey, what's up, everybody? It is
Everybody
Sunday,
is
November
Sunday,
26, 2023, and welcome to the
and
post-Thanksgiving episode of the Namaji Podcast. Did you eat some food? Do you celebrate Thanksgiving? If you don't, we hope you had a great time. Check this out. This is episode 96 Manga. We are your hosts. I'm
host
TJ.
TJ,
I'm,
Matt,
I'm Bryce.
I'm Bryce.
What's up, y'all?
Bryce is back, y'all.
Back. They
From
couldn't hold me. I've
Wait,
been
what?
concealed. Yeah. They tried to keep me out the country. I snuck myself back in, baby.
Hey, hold up. Don't implicate the guys.
we had nothing to do with this. As you all know, we were in Chicago, in the States. I was like trying to hide. we were in the States this whole time. I don't know about you anyway.
They locked me in a box and shipped me via FedEx.
That's crazy. Announcements.
Bryce didn't spend time with his family.
Announcements.
I ain't getting no turkey.
Oh God.
I'm mad.
All right. Well, don't take it out on us or the listeners, but
too late.
It's oh shit. No real announcements. There will be no combat episode this week because there was no real MMA. There was a boxing match. I think Benavidez versus such and such that took place the night before.
Benavidez versus Andrade, and there was Chantel Cameron versus Katie Taylor.
And then there was also the PFL tournament that took place on Friday, which apparently PFL by Bellator. But I digress. We're going too much into the combat side. That's not what this is about. So as far as announcements go, docket for today is going to be Ippo, Sakamoto Days, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Dragon Ball Super. We'll talk about our favorite chapter this week. Then we'll get to our topic of the week, which is what this week, guys?
Characters who did not get their justice or
street justice. With that, I'll pass it over to Matt. Take us into Hajime no Ippo.
So we got chapter 1441, Itagaki's blowing up. So in true Ippo fashion, Ippo is doing road work with his underlings, but he's on a bike because apparently he can't run. Because he was warned by
concussion
protocols. To do this. Concussion protocols, essentially. Also, Kumi's pissed. So they get back to the gym and they figure out what's going on with Itagaki. And basically, Itagaki's dumbass posted a picture, a close-up picture as well, of Ippo's fist going into Mashiba's face. And then saying that he seems like he has the perfect anti-Southpaw strategy. He's doing good. Big hopes for the title match, which obviously comes off petty because he's getting his shit rocked in the picture. Itagaki clearly does not see the issue, and even as they're explaining it to him, he continues to tweet and try to argue with people that are saying different things to him and just continuing to dig himself further in the hole. We also come to the realization here, which I guess it's not really a realization because it makes sense. Ippo doesn't have a cell phone and is not aware of what Twitter is or anything like that. And even when they try to shame him for not even having a regular cell phone, let alone a smartphone, he's like, I think my landline is just fine. And I said, nigga, a landline? Said, what?
Landline is crazy.
We also find out that God damn it, help me out, TJ. What's his name? Not Ao, Kimura.
Yeah, Kimura.
We also find out that Kimura is also one of these trolls that is going back and forth on Twitter with Itagaki. And then at the end of the chapter, we find Aoki's two disciples have come and brought the gym some new information.
I honestly forgot they were his disciples still.
I did too until they ran directly to Aoki. And I was just like, what are they doing here? But yeah, so Itagaki's tweets are going even crazier and he's just making it worse. So we're going to see what's going to happen next chapter. And this is pretty much our blow-off chapters, like in between the fights. Typical Ippo fashion. I appreciated the chapter. I enjoyed it. Itagaki's a grade A dumbass. And the punishment he's going to face from Mashiba is definitely not going to be ideal. But it is what it is. So we're gonna see what happens. I will pass it over to you, TJ.
Thanks. This was a filler chapter. It wasn't even that funny to me, if I'm being 100% honest. It was one of those chapters that Morikawa uses, not just in between fights, but this particular felt to me like he was using this as a plot device to keep the manga up to date with current technology. You have to understand that in reality, this series has been around since 1989, and time moves super slow in the Ippo universe. Like when Ippo originally came about, you didn't really see cell phones like that in the manga or computers or anything of the like. And I guess with the amount of time that's passed in the real world, Morikawa is trying to like modernize it up with like smartphones and Twitter, Insta, etc. The big question to me is like, what did Itagaki think was going to happen posting a pic like that? Like hella disrespectful.
Yeah, he's stupid.
He's getting doxxed for clickbaiting, and high key, rightfully so. The double down was crazy though, and him punning it up. It's like knowing that the medium of text is so ambiguous when it comes to interpretation. He decides to make a pun and shit was just straight up stupid. But I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. Shall we go over to Sakamoto Days?
We shall.
All right, Sakamoto Days, Yuto Suzuki. This is chapter 145 entitled Crackle. Where do we leave off? Young face mask bit off more than he could chew, even with PEDs. How would I summarize this? Finally, a vignette into Mafuyu and Natsuki's upbringing. My review, I say review, but really it's more like my thoughts, my thought points. I thought it was super cool to see the origin story of the bladed Sean Kemps. Natsuki has been thoughtful of his brother since the very beginning. And by Sean Kemps, I'm obviously referring to the bladed sneakers Natsuki gifted Mafuyu, well, he built for him in his spare time, which is like, that dude's been a genius fabricator since the beginning. The abusive father trope, we see it again. It kind of stays strong in shonen. But I would be disingenuous if I were to say that there are non-abusive father tropes too. Like what comes to mind, not Colonel Mustang in Full Metal, the dude who absolutely loved his family. You know what I'm talking about? He had the glasses, and he was kind of like low-key being like a father figure to Ed and Al too when he was hosting them at his family. He had his little daughter with him. Yep. It's gonna bother me.
Damn.
I'll come back to it. It's not a big deal, but I think he's a really strong example of the opposite of the abusive father trope. But the reason why I'm saying that this is an abusive father trope, he hit Natsuki like he was a grown-ass man when he found the gadgets on the training ground. Like, what'd you say?
Stuck his ass.
Like, he hit him like he was grown, bro. Like, that was unnecessary. Now, the big things that I feel got revealed in this flashback, Al-Kamar, the orphanage, seems to be more common knowledge than initially I thought, and seems to be connected to the JAA and the JCC officially. Kind of similar to The Woods, if you guys watch Gen V. However, it's different from 511 Kinderheim because Kinderheim was on a need-to-know basis, and once you knew, especially if you're a part of Johan's graduating class, you wish you didn't. I'm getting the impression that there are assassin families of some stature in this world. The reason why, like, the dad is so hell-bent on his kids being first-rate, like, S-class assassins, and it seems like it's him trying to prove to folks that originally looked down upon him and his family that the Seba family can serve in the order, right? So it looks like family legacies are looked upon highly in this world, and it makes me think that they might have, like, famous assassin clans out there. Now that we know Mafuyu's motivation, which was something I think I inquired about on air a few times, it's made him seem more honorable in my eyes. He's all the time he's just been trying to protect the dreams of his brother. He had no dreams of his own, but he had a brother who loved him and he loved his brother. So he's just trying to protect that dream. He doesn't want his brother getting sent to the assassin equivalent of military school, right? Just because he can't do it, right? So he's out here like, I'll sacrifice myself because my brother has looked out for me this whole time. That redeemed him in my eyes. Now, what did I say last week? Quote, is this the end of the road for Mafuyu? I feel like we've gotten too much of him for his story arc to end here. I don't think he's doing all this to save his brother. Last week's flashback seems more like it was Natsuki telling the younger Mafuyu about the order. I could see Natsuki making a surprise appearance to save his brother, but I also wouldn't put it past Shin to intervene. Both of that shit happened, right? But it looks like he's been trying to save his brother's dreams this whole time, his brother's future. Talk about an entrance though, Natsuki. Save some drip for the rest of us, man. Damn, like with the freeze bomb too. Now,
Bro.
final two questions. How long till Osaragi breaks out of that ice? Because she will. She's not fucking human. And where's my anime announcement? I'll pass the mic over to Professor Bryce.
Just to answer your questions, I don't know when the anime is coming, though it should. And she gonna break out of that shit in 2 panels. But yeah.
She the T-1000.
Oh yeah.
She melts out of it. No good.
She will not be stopped. Just following up what TJ was saying. One thing I agree. It was great finally getting just a background chapter for him and kind of getting a relationship between the brothers, because this will be the first time they're actually together in present time, right?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
So, just that's going to be cool, and how this plays out now will be pretty interesting. I don't think both of the brothers are going to make it after this. I seriously doubt that. I don't know who's going to kick the bucket, but we a few chapters in, the bill is due, and there's a body that needs to be on the what's it called. So I don't know who going to kick it, but somebody going to kick it. This was a good chapter. It was fun. There's not really, I think TJ pretty much covered it. It was really cool just kind of seeing the motivations Fuyu has, and just going forward. Both the brothers have an interesting story. So either way, whichever one kind of makes it and keeps going forward would be interesting. I think either way we're in for an interesting take. I would like to see one of the brothers as part of the crew, though it would be cool if both make it and then they both end up on opposite sides. One joins X and one joins with Sakamoto, because that seems to be a big thing.
What? No, man, fuck that. I think Natsuki's gonna stay adjacent. I think Mafuyu's for sure coming back to the Sakamoto side. Personally,
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think that would be the good way to go about it. I don't know. I don't think we did get some like interaction between Sakamoto and Mafuyu, but like it wasn't like palpable enough for me for him to like join the crew like that.
But Sakamoto isn't the main character. It's Shin.
It is Shin. It is Shin. But if we're going with that take, he's a better rival for Shin.
I don't disagree.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But it's interesting. Sakamoto Days was a breath of fresh air for me after reading JJK, but we gonna talk about that later. I'm gonna pass it on to Matt.
Yeah. One, she's gonna break out of that ice. I agree with Bryce. 2 panels, not even a full page. She gonna blink. I'm surprised she's still in it now, to be honest. Well, to be fair, that was the final panel, but I mean, I think by the time they finish their sentence, she's out of it. I like that we got the Mafuyu background. I actually think they're both gonna live. And I agree that I think Natsuki will stay adjacent. Like he'll be affiliated with them, but he won't be like they guy. And Mafuyu will end up being there because like you said, he like serves to be a good rival or just a good additional character, especially as it relates to Shin. So overall, I really enjoyed the chapter. I like seeing that background, given that much background. Like, I agree with you, TJ. I think it was Death Flag at first, but I think this was like character depth. I don't think this was Death Flag,
right,
that they were trying to give us here. So but that's all I got on Sakamoto. Y'all covered it all pretty good. The Sean Kemp's was hilarious though.
I distinctly remember that shoe from childhood. I never got a pair. I wanted a pair. They were so fucking cool. Anyway. Anyway. Bryce, take us into Chainsaw Man.
Let's go into Chainsaw Man. This weird ass fucking heartfelt chapter.
Chapter was great.
Yeah, just full of heart and just weirdness. It's the best kind of weird shit.
Oddly wholesome.
Oddly wholesome. Yeah. Oddly wholesome.
And only a way that fucking Fujimoto can do.
Yeah. Exactly. That hit it right on the head. So going back into it, the mob is still kind of on the gangs. They're still tailing them. Nayuta, Denji, and Fumiko, they're hiding, and pretty much it kind of goes into this conversation of Fumiko wanting them to kind of stay with her and protect them, and Nayuta like, yo, like, you can't protect shit, motherfucker. I'm the control devil. What do you talk about? And she doesn't want Denji to transform and shit, and Nayuta's just kind of like, yo, we gotta go home and feed the dogs. They just care about feeding the dogs. It's all about the family. I can't be mad at that. Fumiko says like, no, y'all gonna stay with me. Don't get your ass whooped. And Nayuta takes it as disrespect and pretty much tries to kill her. She like shoots a chain out her finger. It like I'm assuming this woman is either like homeless or like she cooking up something. I don't know.
She was minding her business. Let's be real.
Minding her business. She comes through the window and fucking starts choking Fumiko. And Denji gets Nayuta to stop. Nayuta's just laughing her ass off. Fumiko runs away, and then we kind of get like this conversation between Nayuta and Chainsaw when Nayuta's like, yo, man, fuck these humans. I kind of want to join.
She said, fuck being good. I'm a bad bitch. Sorry.
I'm trying to do hood rat shit with my friends, fam. Let's do that shit.
She said, so you don't like hurting people, right? He said, mind your business. We not talking about me.
And so we kind of get like a little opening up, between big brother and little sister. Denji like, yo, man, I made a genuine connection. I like Asa, man. I want to get back with that. And she like, oh, you like Asa? You kissed her? He's like, yeah. So you love her? He's like, yeah,
so you like her?
So you like her? Yeah, about this much. But what about me? And he puts his arms out like, yo, like I love you this much. We family. And so she changes her mind and says, no, I'm gonna roll with Big Brother. So let's go.
No, Bryce. Specify the arm distance was greater. And that was the
arm distance reason. Was greater. Okay.
That was it.
So when Denji said that he liked Asa,
she's such a kid.
It's probably a good foot. Will we say a good foot?
Sure.
That's fair.
Okay. When he said how much he loved Nayuta, he put out his whole arms. He stretched them motherfuckers. He got a good stretch in. A good stretch on the chest. So he loved her a lot. And that was sweet because they are family. Nayuta hugs Denji and she's like, fine, I ain't gonna kill no humans. I'm on your side. Let's go home and feed them dogs. And that was the chapter. It was very adorable and creepy at the same time. You get everything you need from a Chainsaw Man chapter. Somebody almost dying, a sense of dread and disturbing imagery. Somebody like I swear I think the lady that Nayuta controlled for a second was either picking her nose or picking something out her teeth. I don't know, but that was just a very weird panel. But hey, we passed it. Great chapter, and I'm gonna pass it on to Matt.
But we passed it is pretty much how Fujimoto expects you to take everything in every chapter. But we passed that. Like, no, hold up. Hold up. This chapter was wild. I really enjoyed the back and forth between Nayuta and Denji, especially like their reasoning, because at the end of the day, she's still a child. Like she was like, but look, we can eat all the fat, we can eat all the food we want to eat. We can even start getting cats. We could get 100 dogs. Like, just think about the things that we could do. And I was like, y'all lightweight could just do that anyway. And he was like, what about your friends? She was like, fuck these motherfuckers. I ain't no friends. Friends. Ops. What are you talking about? I no friends.
She said, I came here to win.
No friends in the industry.
No new friends. No new friends. No new friends.
He said, it's me and Denji. I don't got no friends. I got family. Fuck is you talking about? So, and then obviously in that moment when she said that, Vin Diesel shed a tear, and then so did Denji. But I like the chapter. I like the fact that it took childish convincing to get her to go back to the other side. But also, it's a good thing that it takes something that simple because one, Denji ass is simple, but also two, like
he's a fucking Kang devil.
Yeah, like she's gonna be a fucking problem if she's on the other side. So that's helpful, But with that, I'll pass it over to TJ.
I'm gonna kind of separate from my colleagues here. I kind of want, I'm of the same opinion I've been for the last few chapters. I kind of want to hurry this up since we got the reveal of what the end goal is, what we're prepping for here with
like shit this week. God damn.
War and buffing up War and Chainsaw. It's like, let's just hurry it up. It just feels like filler to me. I mean, it's cool that Denji's able to curb Nayuta's control devil tendencies, but I'm just like, let's hurry this up, bro. I want to get to that battle.
I mean, I gotta agree with you, TJ. Like, it's I think we were just in the maze for so long. We finally got a fucking answer to everything, and now it's like, all right, no more maze, no more track, no more whatever. Let's just get to the action.
I mean, we still got like a War Devil, Asa, Yoru running around loose with just one arm. We don't know who the Black Chainsaw Man is, right?
Still on the loose,
we what's going on with what we thought was the Justice Devil versus what turned out to actually be the Justice Devil. We don't need to go too far into that, right? There's just,
let's not forget, Daddy Death is coming, or Mama Death.
There's more than likely female, right? Because I think they called that devil their sister. Yeah. So it's like there's all these loose ends. Like chapters are like these are good. I just feel like they are not advancing the overall plot. And even with this chapter, Nayuta had that change of heart. It's not like she wasn't already on the side of humans. You guys remember the whole discussion she had with Famine about Chinese food? I was like, oh, like if we kill all the humans, we won't have any Chinese food. It's like they just I guess this just shows how much of a child she actually is. It's like she's so easily swayed or ruled by her emotions, so to speak, or whims. But it's what it is. I don't disagree with anything you guys said. I just to me it was just like I just want to get to that next thing. But yeah.
I mean, you have a point, TJ. It is wild that the fate of humanity came down to some General Tso chicken.
And we thank General Tso every day. Keep making that chicken. Jujutsu Kaisen time?
Yeah, it ain't fucking Kaiju number 8.
Let's go into it.
I was going to move past that. Well, you guys know how pissed I am. That was literally one of my pet peeves. I mentioned his ass by name during the pet peeves episode. Anyway, Jujutsu Kaisen, Gege Akutami, chapter 243, titled Foolish Survivor, Laughing It Up. Where do we leave off? It's time for this comedy duo to show what they got on Japan's Got Talent. How would I summarize this? The Pinchan team, that's like Kenjaku and Takaba's group name, they did their thing, man. They did their thing. I'm not gonna hold you. And the summary is really burying the lead, but we'll get to that right now in my thoughts. The Momotaro joke was so long and absurd and truly funny, like adding modern elements to it. The structure of the joke was crazy to me. The conclusion being that they need to put the pheasant on ice just for that dad joke was fucking hilarious. What if Gege Akutami secretly had comedy aspirations this whole time and they had to settle for being a mangaka, but in their heart of hearts, it's always been about comedy? Wouldn't that be something? Like, I'm gonna get these jokes off one way or another. Takeba's powers were really overpowered. Like, all that to just fizzle out and reveal that they're still in that same forest, that clearing, whatever you want to call it, but with Takeba in a funeral gown was insane. And the fact that he wasn't dead, he opened up his one eye and be like, thank you, appreciate you, baby boy. I'm jumping ahead a little bit though, but I'm gonna jump ahead even further. Fuck all that. That Yuta reveal was not on my bingo card. He said Takeba doesn't kill, and I want to protect his innocence. Me though, I put up numbers, and that's on Maki. Toji Krill.
Damn.
Takeba's is crazy.
Takeba's so OP. So OP. He had Kenjaku in a sensory deprivation tank, which is why Yuta could come through undetected. What does this mean? I still think Kenjaku is the final boss. I'm just trying to hold on to it. It's clearly not going to be the outcome anymore. Also, told you got no disrespect to the Chris. I'm not affiliated with anybody. I just thought that was the energy that Yuta was on. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no beef. Just putting
that's hilarious.
I ain't got no tats. But I still think Kenjaku is the final boss, and we have yet to see him body switch. And this would probably be a good time as any, right? Like, hey, bro, it's time to Orochimaru that shit up, my boy. Like, also, if it's not the case of him doing a body switch or whatever, who's the inheritor of his will? Yuji is technically his son. Did he make him into a sleeper agent? Is he about to activate him? Like, was it rail car or whatever the fuck they said for Winter Soldier? They said for Winter Soldier, like he just starts reading it. Or does he have another kid besides Yuji and Choso? Is this another cursed womb situation? Right? This shit is stressful. Cue the meme of Matthew McConaughey with the SIG just looking stressed. I'll be here next week though. I'm gonna pass the mic over to Matt.
Hey, they cut this dude head off.
Spun his way. Spun it. He said he wants some waves and he wanted him spinning.
Man, they peeled his muffin cap back blue. My boy Yuta Okotsu came through and said, you're going to have to find a new final villain. Now, do I believe this is over? Absolutely not. But it did make me happy that Yuta was the one that pulled up after they came out of that genjutsu that Takaba had them in. But when he's hitting this, my will shall be carried on. What you talking about? No, ain't no to be continued. Let him finish. What are you saying? Because I'm going to need to know. Other than that, that's all I really got to say. I'm ready to get back to Yuji because I want to see what was going on with that arm when he was descending down on Sukuna. Yeah, I want to see what's going on with their battle against Sukuna because he's got what's the judge's name? Higuruma?
Yeah, Higuruma, and then Kenji was fighting against Uraume, I think, too, up on that ice meteor. But I think it melted at this point. And then, of course, we got full strength Sukuna just out here, stomach mouth. Anyway.
Yeah. But with that, I will pass it to Coachman.
3 words. Sensory fucking overload. All right. This chapter had me fucking blue. Okay. First of all, I was just not in the mood for the whole comedy thing. Maybe I got to go back and read it, but my head was just like, nigga, what is the point of this? I was not expecting Yuta to come out and just cut this nigga head off. That shit had me so blue. And I was thinking to myself, okay, maybe the nigga, all right, he got the move in. It was just going to end on like that note, and it'd be like, oh, he cut his head off. Oh, it's gonna be something crazy. And then this nigga said this like, oh yeah, oh no, I'm definitely dead type of shit. And it just kind of it had me blue. Cause I'm like, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. They just killed this nigga off. Just like this. After we just lost Gojo, the lightning nigga. I feel like somebody else died. Who else died?
Kashimo, and then I feel like it was just really just Gojo and Kashimo.
Gojo and Kashimo. Okay.
I mean, you could argue that Fushiguro's gone.
Fushiguro
with the Sukuna takeover, but
like it's but you get what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers is dropping. We just lost the nigga that we thought was gonna be the fucking main antagonist. He really just said my will lives on. That's the most I'm dead ass statement that you could possibly make. Oh, but my will. Oh, this the end of the road for me. But my will, my legacy, it's all keep going. What the fuck, bro?
But then what if next chapter, some legs sprout off of the neck stump and he just runs away?
I honestly, I kind of hope for that. I'd be a little bit mad, but I'm gonna be madder based off of just like what, because I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I don't know what's happening now.
Oh shit!
I don't know what the fuck going on, and I don't know what's happening. This is we in the thick of it, gentlemen. We in the thick of it, because I don't know how they gonna stop Sukuna. This nigga Kenjaku is fucking dead, but somehow he got some shit still in the works. What happens with Tengen being absorbed?
No, Tengen isn't going to be absorbed. Humanity is going to get absorbed into Tengen. He's doing the absorbing, but I feel you.
He's dead. What does all of that mean? Does that technique, does the curse just go away? Is it over? Unless that curse takes over. But then it's just like, all right, you gave a nigga your powers? Bruh. This is a lot. That's a lot. And we don't know. And it's just like, this motherfucker, we didn't even think about Yuta, which is like a great reveal. Don't get me wrong. But this nigga died in two panels. We ain't get no epic ass, oh shit, like this is we got a comedy fucking special, and then the nigga dead. That is the most out of pocket, out of left field type of shit.
No, not necessarily. Like we've seen that format already with how Gojo died. Remember? Yeah. Flashback, and then all of a sudden we cut to reveal.
Gojo had like 10 chapters.
No, I know what you're saying. Well, so did Kenjaku and Takaba, right? With the whole activating of the Looney Tune curse energy, right?
That is true. He did have a battle.
But then, like, again, dissipate to reveal somebody didn't make it.
Yeah, that's true. Again, Jujutsu Kaisen like to kill people out of left field. They really do.
Man, we should honestly be trained for it at this point. It's just so wild.
It's just so wild. You can't really adjust your eyes to that.
But it's wild as hell that in this case where a big bad guy dies, we're still kind of like, what the fuck? Because it shouldn't be a bad thing, right? But it's just like, well, what did you guys just trigger by killing this nigga? Like, he
didn't even get hit with like some crazy ass curse technique. The nigga literally just got his head locked.
It's like how Omar got done in The Wire. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
It feels like this was part of the plan.
That's wild to say. I feel like I wouldn't say it was Plan A. I'll say it wasn't Plan A, but I feel what you're saying because he's got contingencies on contingencies.
You know what this feels like? Somebody said this as a plan, and then somebody screamed out, "Nigga, that is too simple." And then, after they do it, somebody like, "Damn, that really worked."
I can't believe he pulled it off.
I can't believe that did it. That's what it feel like. That's what it feel like. Holy shit. Golly. All right. No break, right? No Jujutsu Kaisen break.
No, I think we're getting a chapter next week. Yeah.
All right, good. Because I need to know. I need to know. Because this shit got me. This shit got me amped. This shit had me amped this entire man. This nigga got his head lopped off. He didn't even get a technique. The nigga didn't get a technique when he
We
died.
didn't even see Gojo die, bro.
But
Didn't we though?
But we know how he did it. Right? It's like some crazy ass way he had to kill Gojo. Oh, I gotta cut everything at once. All right. Gojo
he slashed infinity.
He slashed infinity. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
That's
no shit.
Crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Makes your nose bleed just thinking about it.
Kenjaku, he's like, gotcha, nigga. Slash. That was it. He got fucking Hattori Hanzo. Bruh. He got fucking demon breathing. The head was lopped off. That was it. We didn't even see the Queen of Curses. It's just a slash.
He didn't need her.
Bruh. Woo. That shit was crazy, man. We all talked about it, right?
I think so.
All right, let's get into the next
one. Dragon Ball Super, who's got it?
I believe that is me.
Go ahead.
We saw the drawing of the tallest fucking hair in the whole universe.
Can we just go into it? Because all right. I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead. I'm gonna shut up.
I mean, no, we don't need to summarize the chapter. We've all seen the fucking movie. Like,
yeah.
Might as well just go into it. Matt, what were your thoughts on it?
Bryce is just so
I don't know
mad.
if you guys can tell. I'm with Bryce a little bit on this too, but I'm just I've been annoyed with Super, but go on.
I mean, it was Giant Piccolo out here getting busy. You feel me? We still have not reached the final part. I think the next chapter will probably end this fight.
We hope.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying based off the things that have happened, they have to do
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying we hope, because sometimes they'll even drag that shit out, and we only get this once a month. That's what we keep forgetting every time. It's like once a month, so it takes so long to review a fucking movie, or to review a manga that's basically just redoing the movie that we've already seen. But
okay, nigga, we know you was right.
We was hoping you wasn't gonna be right, but you was right. Praying.
Damn. Praying. We was praying on your downfall, nigga. Mm. We wish you ill.
I wish you ill. We was just wishing better. Damn, this is bullshit.
It's also shitty because we coming up on chapter 100, and this is what we're gonna get for chapter 100.
But, I know, and it's gonna be the end of the fucking year.
Yep. Yep. That's how we're gonna end the year, with more of the super movie. But
no, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep it absolutely 100 with you. I would rather this shit get extended a whole nother year if they told me they gonna redo this goddamn bootlegged ass haircut. I thought it was bad. And then I saw it from the back.
Sorry.
I saw it from the back.
I never know what to expect with Bryce's take. That's
true. That shit looked like it looked like when you used to Google like Super Saiyan 18 or some shit.
Yeah.
And the hair would look all crazy. Like, that's how Gohan Beast looks to me.
You know what? You're right. You remember when we was kids and you print out like the Dragon Ball Z, like Super Saiyan 5 and shit.
Yeah.
And customize the hair yourself, and like you just add to it, and it just keeps getting colder and colder. And then you do that one extra one, and you like, damn, I fucked it up. I gotta throw this shit away. This shit looks stupid. This is that. This is that.
Damn, I gotta throw it away.
I hate it.
Like, bro, like the hair don't even
one spike fall. Too many.
Yep. Been there though. I do feel them. That's also why that shit is running.
Like, bro, like Like, if you wanted to give Gohan a transformation, fam, you could give him some markers on the face. Maybe give him like a semi Super Saiyan 3 joint. Ain't nobody mad at that. But this shit just ain't it, man.
Let's just be real. They turned him into a troll doll.
Bruh, if you looking at the manga right now, go to page 35. Go to page 35 and look at that nigga hair from the
He
back.
looks like a troll doll.
Bruh, this man. Nah, I'm taking a picture of this shit. I'm taking a picture of this shit. I need y'all niggas to look at it.
Hey, and I heard the camera in the background.
But it just like it just reminds me again that the movie was effectively a rehash of Cell Saga. Clearly.
No, it wasn't a rehash of the Cell Saga. I liked
Bro,
Super
it even
too.
had the red line in the background of Gohan when
the anger transformation.
yeah, it's snaps. Like that was carbon copy. We saw that in the movie and we're seeing this in manga form too. So it's just like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, but I saw Super Saiyan 2 and I said, oh wow. I didn't say oh no.
Sorry.
Yeah, I said to look at his shit from the back, Phil.
We've seen it, Bryce.
No, you didn't.
We seen
Be mad again.
it.
Like it's just like it's come back around for him.
Like we seen it already, dog. Like
he was lazy with it too, bro. Bro, look at the top ridge. Look at the top ridge. Look at the top.
We seen it, dog. We like
I can't even. I just can't. I was hoping. I was hoping for Teenage Gotenks 3. I was hoping for a different way Gohan Beast would look. And you know what I got? I got it from the back. Pause. And I just don't like it. At all.
All right, I'm gonna go into some of my thoughts. Let Bryce breathe, cool off for a little bit. There's nothing to review. Like, there's something I feel a little bit, if you didn't get that vibe from me already, I feel this is a little bit disrespectful to us readers. Me personally, I'm like, let's just get to chapter 101, assuming that all this finishes up in chapter 100. And then another concern I have personally is with the announcement of the new anime Daima, I have a bad feeling that the series is going to go on hiatus. I mean, Dragon Ball Super as a manga is going to go on hiatus because let's not forget, it did go on hiatus before we got this not future Trunks, but present day Trunks and Goten high school arc. We had been on hiatus for a little bit, if I recall correctly. And with the Daima announcement, no season 2 of Dragon Ball Super being announced, I just feel like the future of Dragon Ball Super might be up in the air for a bit right now, and I'm not liking that because there is so much potential, right? Everybody was getting their upgrades, and Matt and Bryce have both been alluding to, you know, there's a battle that could be potentially brewing, and now we get this Daima announcement. We don't really know what the plot looks like for Daima, but if we are to assume that everything is canon since Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, what is this looking like overall? That's where I'm at with this. I'll pass it back to Matt.
No, I'm cool. We can go to the topic of the week.
Favorite chapter this week?
Oh, yeah. Well, in that instance, my favorite chapter this week, I'm going to say Sakamoto Days, actually. Yeah. I think Sakamoto Days was my favorite just because we got more background on Mafuyu, and obviously I believe that they're getting us more acclimated with this character because we're going to be seeing more of them. So I rocked with it, but that's on me. TJ, what was your favorite one this week?
Oh, you know what wasn't my favorite chapter this week? Fucking Kaiju, I'll tell you that much. Okay. But favorite chapter this week was Sakamoto Days. Jujutsu Kaisen was crazy, but Sakamoto Days was exactly what I wanted. Bryce.
I gotta agree with TJ on the fact that Jujutsu Kaisen was crazy, but I gotta go King and Omega.
I'm not there yet.
Man,
wait. I want to add, yeah, dude, I've been reading the Kengan Ashura, but I'm gonna say One Piece has been going pretty crazy lately. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the past
Bruh.
5 to 10 chapters of One Piece have been insane. But
Bruh,
back to you.
Kuma is becoming one of my favorite characters.
I didn't know, Bryce. I didn't know.
Damn. I didn't know. We didn't know at all. We didn't know at all. Jesus Christ.
That apparently Oda cried writing one of those chapters, dude. I was like, I can see why.
I can see why.
Like,
yeah, nigga.
I can
you have
why.
a heart, don't you? Shit.
Damn.
Fuck.
Nigga just want to save his daughter.
I mean,
he just want to see 10, nigga.
It's not like a heartstring tug anymore. That's just you just straight up kind of pull the string out my fucking body, dog.
Nigga,
like he's not asking for a lot, bro.
I thought the heartbreak was gonna come when he got like his bounty. No, there's more to come.
Mm-mm.
There's way more to come,
bro. When he was a kid with his parents, I mean, it's just been like, fuck. Anyway,
Dad did it, man. Yeah, you right.
I just like that we seeing Dragon, to be honest, even if it's like,
yeah,
a panel here, a panel there. I just like that we're actually like seeing him,
actually seeing Luffy's dad, and turns out he can smile. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
He's got human emotions. I didn't even know. I every appearance of Dragon before then has always been, I didn't even know this nigga could talk. Anyway, I digress. Go on, Bryce. You said Kengan Omega.
Kengan Omega, man. It's something. It's man, TJ. When you get to this one nigga, nah, fuck that. Before you get to the one nigga, let me just say something, TJ. When you realize what the fuck Kengan Ashura is really about, yo, you just gonna have to take a break for a second.
And I'm gonna text you directly.
Please do. I can't tell you. I can't even.
Same thing I did to Matt when he showed me Monster. I would just go to the source.
Okay. I just man, Kengan Omega is a series about petty niggas. It's a series about petty nigga. It's the petty nigga Olympics. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude.
It's the petty nigga Olympics.
It's the petty nigga Olympics.
Okay.
You gonna see.
I'm a little scared, but okay. I'm in it now, so I can't, you know what I mean?
Good. Keep going. Go and then start Omega, bro. Petty nigga Olympics.
All right. On that note, topic of the week time.
All
right. Our topic of the week this week is what characters did not get justice? Who didn't get their due? What characters never got justice? Who would like to start?
I'll start because apparently someone didn't believe me when I said I limited my shit to 5. But here we go. No particular. This isn't like wow. No loyalty, huh? Okay.
Loyalty and faith are separate.
I hate all of you. Not in order of preference or whatever, but I had Guts speaks for himself.
Yeah, and he never will.
That is painfully true.
Damn.
Naruto, 3rd Hokage. He got off too easy. Krillin, Frieza. Imagine you see the nigga who blew you up on Namek is now fighting side by side with your best friend. I know I'd be like, I know you're fucking lying right now. I know Goku isn't out here partnering up with the nigga that killed me on Namek.
The nigga that blew me up.
I know you fucking lying. I was like 50-50 on this one. This is number 3. I've never played the Castlevania games, but I did watch the anime.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Dracula didn't really get justice like that when his wife got murked.
No,
that's true.
And then recency bias, we just touched on this, but Bartholomew Kuma.
Oh my
Jesus!
God. Yeah.
Jesus, that was number 5. That was all I had.
Man,
Whoever wants next.
I'll do mine because my list is short. I think I took a different approach. At least in terms of how I went about the question. I was like, characters that never got justice. I don't know. Obviously, the top of my list, Vegeta. Never got that big dub. Has never really gotten his justice for the Frieza thing.
Oh, you meant like justice in terms of like getting their box set, low-key?
Kinda, yeah. You'll see when you see the rest of the people on my list.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Oh, you mean like characters who did dirty by the author in terms of I think I get it now. Go ahead.
Well, my next person on my list is Kamina. I felt like
that's fucking cool.
My heart.
I said it was gonna be sad. But yeah, man, I felt like he didn't get his justice. Like, I can tell you this. I was resistant to watching Gurren Lagann. Bryce got me to watch it.
I don't like the way you said Bryce just now.
Bryce got me to watch it during COVID.
Their relationship. Yeah.
And when I watched it, after I saw the episode that he died, I called Bryce. I was like,
they did.
So what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck's supposed to happen now? I was like, how the fuck they gonna kill him now?
When he's the main character, clearly.
Yeah, I was like, I don't understand. Like, how does the show go forward? He's like, bro, you just got to keep watching. I said, oh, they finna resurrect him? He's like, you just got to keep watching. Said, nah, nigga, I need confirmation. Because if Kamina's not going to be on this show anymore, I'm not going to watch it. You got to keep watching. Oh, my God, he pissed me off. But anyway.
I think it's hilarious how your mind immediately made like mental gymnastics to be like, oh, so they have to bring Kamina back. There's no way there's a series without him. Like, that's hilarious.
There's no way. Bryce was like, oh, you gotta keep watching. I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna be resurrected. Got it. He gonna be like inside the robot or something, like, something. No. Last one.
They come back for like one part.
Yeah, that's true. Like at the end,
like the father-son Kamehameha.
Basically, yeah.
No, I've seen the series. I don't need confirmation.
No. Bro. I was agreeing with you. I was
saying,
yeah, I was agreeing with you. The last person on my list was Ali Jr.
Oh, you are never gonna let that go. Dog.
No, the fuck, I am not gonna let it go. Why would you build a whole arc around this nigga? You built a whole arc around this man. You had this nigga, he was trying to take the main nigga's girl on some sim shit, but he was trying to take his girl, not even like on some gangster shit. Like, I'm just gonna make her like me more. Nigga, stop being a bitch. Then you hopped out on all Ippo, all not Ippo. See, look at me. You hopped out on all Baki ops when they was lacking until you ran into somebody who ain't never lacking, Jack Hanma. Then after Jack got in that ass, now every time you take a step, every step I take, well, you run into another one of these niggas and they beat the brakes off of this man. After he gets, bro, like they had this nigga piss off. What's his Yujiro? They literally they hyped this man so crazy for him to lose a one shot at the end. And to go out crying in the middle of the arena like a bitch? Nah. They made him too cold, bro. Hell no. Not when it's other motherfuckers running around there still thriving. Not when Dopo Orochi punk ass son was still living. Hell no. He didn't get no justice. They threw dirt on the name, man. I was mad after that because I was like, oh, they gonna put a little respect on the legacy and shit. I don't want to hear shit about his pops, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about that shit.
Like, Dopo's son isn't dead, bro.
But you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Well, he is dead. Fucking Pickle ate him.
No, Pickle just ate his arm.
Oh, I thought he ate him.
No, if I recall correctly, Pickle.
I'm pretty sure he ate him.
Y'all literally talk about y'all trying to debate whether a nigga got his arm ate or him.
Because Orochi,
No.
he
He ate him
supersonic
because he
fist.
died. He died when he did that, the mock
the
punch, and
supersonic
he blew
fist,
his
and
arm
he blew
off.
his arm off. But did Pickle?
Yeah.
I can't remember Pickle. Did I block that out from my memory?
You blocked that out, bro. Pickle ate him. And Pickle started to eat him, and then he didn't finish eating him. He dangled him from a roof. He dangled him off the roof. You're right.
Ever want to get my ass?
I be that. Because Retsu Kaio came off that shit kind of the worst, low key.
Nigga, how do you hold out Ali with Retsu bitch ass right there?
We already talked about how everybody in the Bakiverse are worse for wear and somehow thriving, but oh my god. All right.
Yeah, fuck it. That's mine, man. I'm gonna pass the shit to Bryce.
There's a lot of anger in that. Go ahead, Bryce.
I kept it to 3. I got my 3. Number 3 is Band of the Hawk.
Oh damn. The whole crew.
Damn, you're right.
Oh,
the whole clique ain't gonna never get
crew.
Shit for them. It ain't gonna never be justice for them.
Shit.
What was that?
Damn.
It's like Griffith is a whole piece of shit, man. The whole
crew. Man.
The whole crew, dog. Anyway.
The whole crew.
They believed in you.
Only three niggas left.
Where was you at when I needed you, nigga?
He was in there with him. That's the fucked up thing. He was right there. Shit. Number 2, I'm gonna say Spike Spiegel. Because though he did, it's like even the ending when I think about it, it wasn't even like he kind of did get. He didn't really get justice because it's like now the nigga gets past all the bullshit and is now trying to be in the present, and then he just fucking dies. So it's like only reason why you did what you did is because your girl died. That was the only reason why you was living, and she died. And then lo and behold, all right, well I'm gonna just go in this base and take out Vicious. Job well done, but shit, man, you missed everything that Jet was telling your ass. And my number 1, I think this works in all aspects of didn't get their justice. This character pisses me off so much that this manga has left a stain on me when it comes to the anime manga martial arts sphere.
Kenichi?
Huh?
Mm-mm.
I feel the same way about this character that you feel about Ali Jr., man. This nigga's name is Bob Makihara from Tenjou Tenge.
God damn it.
This nigga didn't catch no breaks the entire fucking manga.
It felt racial to me. I'm just gonna say it.
It felt racial. It felt fucking racial. These motherfuckers gave this nigga a dope ass design, gave him a dope ass fighting style, made it out that this nigga was gonna be the truth. All he had to do was get behind the right niggas. So Ichiro right there, he getting this crazy ass training, these crazy ass power ups. This nigga Bob, bruh. Let's just go into
TJ
something.
For reference. This was the capoeira guy from Tenjou Tenge, which obviously is going to strike a chord for Bryce. But when he says that this, like the only difference in ours, Bryce, and I'm only saying this because I know you didn't watch the Baki shit. Like Bob didn't bring it on himself. Ali brought it on himself.
Now Bob brought it on himself too.
Not what happened to his shorty.
No, there's more.
That laundromat shit was not on him.
There's more to that, Matt. There's more to that. I'm talking manga too. There's more.
Okay.
The more is gonna piss you off.
The truth will set you free.
So as Matt mentioned, there was a situation with this girl that was fucked up. Did he get his revenge on dude ass? Hell no. He keeps getting his ass whooped. But the part that pisses you off is what happens later. So Ichiro and Bob join. I don't even remember the name of their school. The Tengen Club, whatever the fuck. right? The
Mm-hmm.
main antagonist.
Damn.
No. Let's get into this. The main antagonist, the entire fucking manga, keeps going to Bob and telling him, my nigga, you are the truth. If you fuck with me, you will be the strongest nigga at this school, bro. I'm the only nigga that knows what to do with you. All you have to do is just fuck with me. I ain't even gonna fuck with these niggas. I just want you, bro. This nigga Bob, he go, nah, I'm a think about it. He talked to
I'm gonna do my own thing.
He talked to the Tiger Club. He like, nah, man, you gotta stay with us, man. We know what we gonna do with you. We know what we gonna do. This nigga Bob be like, yeah, you know what? I think I am gonna stay with the Tiger Club. You know what happens to Bob? Absolutely fucking nothing. He just doesn't get any better. He doesn't reach his potential at all. He just realizes what the main nigga was gonna have him get. He's so good at like reading rhythms. He could just read niggas to like to an uncanny T. He never even mastered or learned how to do that. He only did it like one time in the fucking manga. One time. And I don't even think he won. I think maybe he won. But
They never go back to it. He just does it. They show that it's a thing that he can do, and they never readdress it.
And the crazy part is the manga is just so fucking weird that like you just like, yo, this is not where I thought this manga was going. It's so fucking weird. I just have to see it through. And like this nigga Bob, and like the final fight is with the two niggas that you was just like, why these niggas? What the fuck? How did we even get here? Fuck this shit. And then we out. Bob Makihara is the one nigga. That shit was so bad. I'm just like, bro, I don't even want to see niggas in anime like that. If you gonna do us like this.
And he had the pink lips. That's always.
And he had the fucking lips.
It's always whack.
The Mr. Popos.
Oh yeah, he had the Mr. Popos. Comment.
Fuck. Oh man, Bob Makihara. That's my one. Shit. Pisses me off thinking about it.
Take it off.
I'm good now. No, I'm not.
Well, shit, on that note.
Any final thoughts, fellas?
No.
Fuck
all
Tim
right.
Jackson.
Well, this has been another episode of the Now Mind You podcast. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us for another episode, for another week. We really do appreciate all of the support. Next week, we should have a few more things coming for you as far as our manga docket is concerned. We should have Sakamoto Days. We should also have Jujutsu Kaisen. We should have Chainsaw Man by then, if I'm not mistaken. No, Chainsaw Man comes out after. So we will not have Chainsaw Man. I apologize. But we will have Sakamoto Days, Jujutsu Kaisen, Hajime no Ippo, and that's actually it. Am I missing anything, TJ?
I don't think so.
Also, our topic of the week next week, fellas. Topic of the week is okay. We got our personality quiz. So next week we're doing a 16 personality quiz, and then we're going to compare the personality to anime characters that fit the personality types. We'll explain that shit in more detail next week. There's no combat episode this week, so this is all we got for you guys. You can follow all of us on social media. You can follow us at Now Mind You Podcast, wherever you like to get your social media. You can follow me at Matt Hambrick. That's MattHambrick, TJ.
You can find me on Instagram
Wow.
at Tuss4skate. That's TUSS_4_SKATE. Bryce, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me at Ashe_once on Instagram.
Porra.
Okay? You better find me. Because if I find you, it's going to be trouble. It's going to be big trouble.
Hey, porra.
Okay? Now,
It's
where
like these
they
niggas-
find us?
These niggas stay so regular until we get to this part. You can find us at
I don't
Now
know
Mind
what
You
you're talking
Podcast, wherever you like to get your podcast, wherever you like to get your social media. And we will see you guys next week.
Say goodbye to the bad guys.
Hey, porra. A caray. Peace.